you want Galvin?
Today, Coco is in the video too. Mira, introduce.
Hi everyone. So today's video is just going to be a sit-down video talking about
How we are gonna do.
so we are legally married, and a big thing with like international couples is, are you gonna have 2 weddings? So for us, the question is, are we gonna have 2 weddings? And are we gonna have 2 weddings, hyejun?
Yes.
So technically we are having 2 weddings, but if this is your first time watching me, or you are watching me, you don't know much about me, long story short is I am Mexican American. I was born in Mexico. My most of my family is in Mexico.
We're planning to have the ceremony soon, once in America in December, and
Yes.
the main one next year, hopefully during summertime, so that your family can visit too.
Yeah, obviously hyejun is from Korea, so his family is here. And when hyejun and I decided that we wanted to get legally married, it was kind of like we always knew that we wanted to get married, but if you are an international couple, you know how hard it is to be together when you are not legally married and you're just dating each other. So as you guys know, I'm just here in Korea, and the whole visa thing has been very difficult for me to be in Korea.
For an example, during this COVID last year,
Mm-hmm.
we couldn't even quarantine together.
Yeah.
Like there was no legal clue that I can invite you, or like we can, families can stay together without being legally married, or it's just so difficult. Like doing things we just experienced today in hardest way during the COVID,
Yeah.
and also for you to do your own stuff with her current visa. Well, if we don't if you don't decide to get legally married, then you'll still be. She should just like stay in the E2 visa, which she should just like work in hyejun. That way, she can do work with companies, because she can actually get the payroll from them.
Yeah, so it has just been pretty difficult to accept other type of jobs because of the visa that I currently have, and it has been very limiting. And yeah, so I want to be totally honest with you guys, and I don't want to come on here and just sugarcoat everything and like make it seem like it's something that it's not. So I want to be honest and just pretty much tell you guys the truth. And obviously we are getting married because we want to. We recently got legally married, and now we have started the process of planning our wedding. So pretty much, like I said, my family is in Mexico, and not everybody can come to Korea. Like my grandma cannot come to Korea, my aunts, they cannot come to Korea. It's not as easy for them. So I'm very close to my mom's side of the family, like my grandma, my aunts. They're a very big part of my life. So I knew that when we got legally married, even though it was only a legal marriage, it was a bittersweet moment, because even though it's something so like just legal marriage, it is special, and I would have loved my family to be here, but it's not that easy to just come here for a legal marriage. So hyejun and I are planning a mini wedding in Mexico, and we're also gonna have a wedding here in Korea. It's gonna be next year, 2023. It's very exciting. I didn't think that, I always knew that I was gonna do something in Mexico and something here, because I knew that not all my family could come to Korea, or I don't even know how many friends are gonna be able to come to our wedding here in Korea, but I'm pretty much the one planning it. hyejun just needs to show up.
Decided the venue there?
Yeah, we have.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, so she said like mini wedding, but from my perspective, it's like wholesome
So for hyejun, it looks pretty big, but if you're Mexican or if you know about Mexican culture, it's very big. But for Mexican standards, what I'm gonna do is pretty small. It's only gonna be 50 people. So that's mini in my opinion.
Yeah, we haven't even booked for the tickets yet, but
yeah, we will. We're gonna
in December.
Yeah, we're gonna be going in December, and it's gonna be hyejun's first time going to Mexico.
Oh yes.
So it's very, I don't know, how do you feel about that?
Will it look much different from Sundance?
I mean, okay, so I'm not from Mexico City. I'm from a small town in Mexico too, from Sonora. If you are from Sonora, you know, and it's San Luis Rio Colorado, so
I think I can relate.
Don't have big expectations.
No, because I've been watching those like dramas.
Yeah, so that's the announcement, is that we're gonna be having 2 weddings, and I want to bring you guys along with me in the process. And we are going to start seeing venues and places to do our wedding here in Korea. So once we start doing that, I'm gonna bring you guys along with us, to show you guys all the process of that, because I don't know, I think it'll be really fun, and I know a lot of you guys asked me to make content about that, so I can do that. And I'm just really excited and really happy that my family in Mexico is going to be able to share that moment with me.
And in 2 weeks later, we're gonna have these like mini, is it mini or?
What?
The photo shoot.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a photo shoot for just like announcing our marriage. And yeah,
this week you're gonna get the ring.
Yeah, so if you guys are like, where is her ring? You guys, my ring has been made for
it's
6
in
weeks.
The work in progress.
Yeah.
We married first, but it's a bit switched the order. Many people would have the wedding ceremony first, and like legal part, they sometimes skip it or they do it. In here, Korea, is more common to do that. I heard in America, they don't really bound to get legally married, or because the divorce rate is
pretty high over there, right?
Yeah.
Is it high here too?
Yeah. But we are still doing the ceremony in December, and possibly, it should be next summer. But we are doing all the stuff, though. Like, we're just the order has been switched, but we're doing everything.
Yeah. Because for us, the legal matters the most.
Yeah. And she'll be free.
And I'll be free.
More free.
Yeah.
And she's planning to join the language school, and she's gonna quit her job, possibly turning into a part-time offer, so that she can spare more time to work on her YouTube and maybe like learning Korean. I'm glad she is trying to learn something like my language. So that's what's gonna happen. Lots of change we're going through.
Yeah. You were saying that Korean culture, they have the wedding first and then they do the legal marriage usually?
I honestly, I don't know what others do.
Yeah.
Because my friends, they have long way to go to get even find someone to get married. I think.
Yeah.
I'll be the
youngest
fast guy.
Well, I just think in general, the culture here, they're getting married later in life. Like, they don't...
The average is way over 30.
Way over 30, yeah. It's crazy. And I come from my Mexican culture. A lot of people I went to high school with already have babies. So it's very interesting because hyejun is considered very young. You're international age 26. Well,
yeah, at work I would happen to tell that I'm gonna get legally married, or I got married.
Yeah.
Legally, but the people, my coworkers will say, "Wow, you are how old are you?" I'm 27 and Korean age, and they're like, "Ooh," they surprised. It's big surprise for them that I'm getting legally married.
Yeah.
For my age.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, huh?
some of you guys might be wondering how the wedding will be, because if you know anything about Korean weddings is that they're like 2 seconds long. And I don't want it to be 2 seconds long. I want it to be a little longer.
Yeah, and there comes some like complication of making it happen. Because usually, well, my parents will have the understanding of like how the concept of wedding how it should be done and stuff, which you much don't like.
Yeah, no. So that's the thing. We will have a Korean wedding here in Korea, but I really don't want it to be an hour long. If my family is coming all the way to Korea, my wedding cannot be 1 hour long.
Yeah, well, it'll be. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, I'll make sure to make videos about the process and what we decide to do, what type of wedding we decide to do, because my number one thing is I don't want it to be an hour long. You know, maybe the ceremony part can be an hour long, but then the party and the fun, you know, like it has to be more than an hour. So, but that's a story for another day, and we soon will start looking all into that. But I just wanted to make this video to announce that we are married and that we will be having 2 weddings. One in Mexico, one in Korea. The one in Mexico is going to be just my family, my close family and close friends. And the one in Korea is going to be, I think, a little bigger and just a little bit more different. But yeah, I'm really excited and I can't wait to bring you guys along with us on this journey. And I really hope that this video made a little sense and that you guys can understand where I'm coming from and that I'm being completely honest with the whole process of our situation, which I know some people watching this might relate. So that is at the end of the video. I will keep you guys updated with everything, and yeah.
Should we bring our babies?
Yes.
To say goodbye?
Let's bring our babies. Papa! And if you guys have any questions, you guys can leave them down in the comments and I can go ahead and answer them. Or if you guys want me and hyejun to do a Q&A, because I feel like this video was all over the place, but it's fine. We can do that. And maybe just answer more of like what you want to know.
You have some audience right there. You have some audience like
this is our babies.
Oh, please stay longer. Please.
This is our babies, you guys. We do not want to have kids. We just want to have cats. Oh. So. Okay. Anyways, bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.